What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining the video today. We have some very interesting stuff to talk about, guys. Be sure to check out the whole video. Now, just a quick message to everyone who still thinks that we are in a bear market. Well, we quite are, but there's things going on, guys. And seriously, look at the big picture. Cryptocurrencies are really just at the beginning, okay? Don't freak out. Don't look at the prices and freak out. And to be honest, this pullback is nothing compared to what happened in 2018. Because the prices right now, if you look at Ethereum, for example, the price is very high compared to what happened in 2017 or 2018, excuse me. So I do not understand why people are freaking out at the moment and calling this a bear market and selling all their assets because they just don't know what they are investing in. Let's take a look and let me show you why I'm saying this. Let's take a look at this video. BTC, Bitcoin, has been the best performing asset 10 of the last 12 years. This is about people who are saving for their futures. Now take a look at that. For the last 10 years, Bitcoin has been the best performing asset. Let's take a look.
Commerce founder and president, Perry-Ann Boring. Perry-Ann, it's great to see you this morning. I was thinking about you yesterday when this story first broke. What do you think about 401ks now putting Bitcoin and crypto in there?
Look, this is important for two reasons. The first is that the retirement account market is roughly $22 trillion. So we're talking about a very large market. And historically, financial advisory firms, most financial advisory firms, not all, but most have not allowed their clients to invest directly in cryptocurrencies. And further, the SEC also has not approved any cryptocurrency exchange traded products. So this is a key partnership that starts to open that door into that $22 trillion market. But the reason why this is really important is because of the current state of our economy. We're at historic levels of inflation where do hardworking Americans go today to save for their futures? If you leave it in your bank account, you know you're going to have 5% less. Inflation is a hidden tax. So Bitcoin has been the best performing asset 10 out of the past 12 years. It averages a 200% return over the past 10 years each year. And Jay Powell, the chairman of the Fed, has likened Bitcoin to gold in multiple times over.
Look at what she's saying, guys. So they're first talking about banning Bitcoin, but then when you actually look at the stats, Bitcoin is the best performing asset in the last 10 years. They are putting it in 401k plans, retirement plans, so people can literally invest in cryptocurrencies as a retirement plan, and that opens the door to a 22 trillion market. And people are selling. I don't care what you're holding, guys. It's not just about XRP anymore. It's about the whole cryptocurrency space. XRP is one of the best. And let's talk about XRP right now. Now, before we dig in further the video, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, because I will share some interesting stuff for you today. If you're not sleeping, if you're one of those few people who is actually awake, let's take a look. Now, the first thing I want to grab your attention, take a look at this logo. Take a look. It's colored, it's like a rainbow. Let's take a look at the logo of Ripple. Very interesting. Bank for International Settlements. Guys, they are giving us hints. They are giving us signs that this is gonna happen very soon, and you are almost too late. The BIS, together with its partners, is taking a leading role in coordinating the work of central banks on technological innovation in the financial sector to pave the way for the future of central banking. Now, who do you think that they're gonna use as a platform, as a system? Very clear. Look at the pictures, guys. The same colors. It's not coincidence. It's only coincidence if you're sleeping and if you're a sheep. Ripple X reaches 12 million users through XRPL and ILP and partners with 40 companies championing XRP utility, including Coil, 40, BRD, BitPay, and Flare. That's what Brett Garlinghouse is saying, the CEO of Ripple. He's giving us a lot of hints these days, a lot. He was talking about the efficiency of the green environment, and then there was a Green Swan event. Everything is linked together because these people are working together. Cryptocurrency wins votes of coincidence from government Abbott, Texas Department of Banking. Look at this, guys. The USA is trying to ban Bitcoin, and look what happens. Digital currencies skyrocketed during the pandemic, and Texas doesn't want to be left out of a future boom in the industry. The Texas Department of Banking sent out an industry notice Thursday to let state-chartered banks know that they have the authority to provide custody of safekeeping services for virtual currencies. As of the end of February, there are 2016 Texas state-chartered banks regulated by the Department of Banking. Okay? You can clearly see that they do not want to be left out. And anything negative you hear about cryptocurrencies on the news is because they do not want you to invest in it. They want you to stay poor. And that's the tactic. That's the plan. The long-term plan is to actually promote cryptocurrency when it's actually not accessible anymore. It's all about the cross-border for digital assets, natively supranational, always has been. Let's take a look at this amazing paper from the Bank for International Settlement. CBDCs Beyond Borders, results from a survey of central banks. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting, guys. You could be leaving your crypto wallet open to hackers. Here's how to protect it. Now, this is another very big thing that is supposed to be you have to really think carefully about this, because everyone is saying that there is a blackout coming. Even Klaus Schwab was talking about a cyber attack, and everyone knows that there is something bigger coming than the pandemic. Now, okay, let's just say that's a conspiracy theory, but you do not want to keep your assets on an exchange. It's just not safe. Guys, buy a cold wallet and put your assets on it. It doesn't matter what amount. If you think it's small, it doesn't matter. Just put it in a cold wallet, buy a ledger. The link is down in the description. It's gonna help you in the long run, guys. Don't sleep on that because it's very interesting. The Justice Department on Monday reported it successfully retrieved 2.3 million in Bitcoin paid by Colonial Pipeline to ransomware hackers in April. But the news caused a stir of confusion online. Some speculated that Bitcoin was hacked, and on Tuesday, the price of Bitcoin seemed to slide due to concerns over security of the cryptocurrency. Now they are trying to scare you guys, but put your cryptocurrency on a hardware wallet. That's the only way that no one can take your assets. Nigeria's central bank plans CBDC pilot launched before the end of 2021. Guys, look at how fast we are moving. They will launch a CBDC pilot at the end of this year. You do not have time to be sleeping. You do not have time to play video games. You have to be awake. You have to be focused if you want to be a part of this general wealth transition. Okay, the Central Bank of Nigeria says it is gearing up to test sovereign digital currency to ease foreign remittance restrictions. Before the end of the year, the central bank will be making a special announcement and possibly launching a pilot scheme in order to be able to provide this kind of currency to the populace. Now they are moving very fast, guys, and they're not gonna wait for anyone. XRP might hit this 3-figure price mark. Here's the when and the how. Okay, very interesting. Let's take a look, guys. As we know that the lawsuit now is taking a very long time, but the SEC had until today to come with the documents, and they didn't do anything yet. So it's going to be very interesting tomorrow if we have any kind of decision from the judge. XRP has been in the news more often than any other individual altcoin lately, not because of its price movement, but because of the back-to-back developments in Ripple's ongoing lawsuit against the US SEC. It has been more than 6 months now and the case shows no signs of concluding. We are heading into this bullish, ferocious momentum for XRP and it's going to be legendary. Coming to present, we did have a massive drop and now we're trading sideways. We can expect 3 hard-hitting moves now. Guys, we are very, very close. Be ready for a life-changing amount of money if you're holding XRP. The first hard-hitting move will transpire when the coin jumps from 90 cents to the $2 range as indicated by the non-time bound chart above, highlighting the next 2 massive moves for XRP. Then Analyst went on to say, we'll go one more time for the major move, which will see us going to the 10s, 10, 11, and maybe even touch $15 for a little bit. We're going to go sideways, then one final push will get the crypto's price to the $123 price range. Now guys, this may seem not logical, but let me tell you guys, 10 years ago or 5-6 years ago, was $60,000 logical for Bitcoin? It wasn't. No one believed that Ethereum could hit $4,000. It's not logical. This market is not logical. This is a new technology. It will go much higher than this. You have to believe it. And if you're not believing it, you're gonna miss out very big time. And we are so close right now, guys. We are so close. Dutch officials calls for complete ban on Bitcoin. This is what's happening now, guys. They're getting afraid. This guy, what's his name? Hazekamp. He's getting afraid of crypto taking over because people are putting their savings, especially in the Netherlands. The Netherlands are one of the most countries that they put their savings in cryptocurrency because there is no other way to really save and make money right now. So the first thing you're gonna do is go to cryptocurrency. And it's a very good thing to do. Hazekamp said that the Netherlands has been lagging behind countries that have been moving to curb the crypto hype in recent years. Dutch regulators attempted to tighten up the supervision on trading platforms, but without much success. The Central Planning Bureau pointed out the risks of crypto trading in 2018, but concluded that stricter regulation was not yet necessary. Now you can clearly see they have 0% of knowledge about cryptocurrency. These Dutch guys. Because if they had any knowledge, they would know that Bitcoin is the #1 asset, the best performing asset. I just showed you. It was on the news. It's the #1 best performing asset. So how come they want to ban it? How come they want to protect the people from losing money? Because this is the reason that they give. You can see, guys, they are very afraid of Bitcoin. And this is what's happening right now. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. And XRP is almost ready, guys. What's happening here? In the enterprise, there's an ongoing focus on digital transformation, and blockchain is a key ingredient in supporting that.
I think what I could tell you I see happening in the enterprise is an ongoing focus on digital transformation, and blockchain is a key ingredient in supporting that. Particularly if you look in the realms of supply chain as an example, there's a lot going on in terms of those key processes. So when I think about what we've done with the open source community, it is to ensure that there's a vibrant, active community around Hyperledger Fabric and that we're supporting adoption. For me, this is now a statement of scale and adoption. And when you want to scale and adopt in terms of supporting key use cases, you make it easier for people to do, you provide support for them to leverage it, and then you focus on the actual use cases you're trying to address.
Very, very clear. It's very obvious, guys, right now. It's very obvious. You just have to see it and you have to be willing to see it. If you sold your coins, you're not too late. Guys, be sure to have a bag that you will never sell. Just be ready. Look at this. This is the owner of Binance Will technology innovation suddenly end? No. Will crypto suddenly end? It's a technology. It's a life-changing technology. And many people do not understand because they're looking at the charts and they're looking at the prices. They're looking at their portfolio and it's dropping down and they're panicking. This is exactly what they want you to do. The best place to start to learn about XRP Ledger is here. Guys, if you don't know anything about XRP or Ripple, don't judge. Don't say that it's a shitcoin, that it's bad, that it's centralized. Go and read what Ripple is actually doing. I really recommend that to you, especially if you want to make money. Go and read xrpl.org, ripple.com. Go read what Ripple and XRP are actually doing and then come and judge. The SEC is playing a losing game. It doesn't matter whether they hand over the BTC Ethereum documents or not. Remember, ex-SEC employees work for Ripple. They already know a sitting duck game. No documents will be shared or need to be shared. Very clear. It's just a big show at the end of the day, and XRP will be 3 digits very, very soon. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Stay tuned for another one tomorrow. Thank you very much.